In this video we will see how to add controls to the web page from the toolbox and how to move controls on the web page. So let us create a website using Visual Studio. So go to Windows, go to search, right click Visual Studio, select Run as Administrator. We should always select Run as Administrator if you want to deploy your website in Internet Information Services, that is IaaS. Otherwise, if you're not running Visual Studio in administrator mode, you cannot create website and deploy it in IaaS. Okay, so I'm selecting Run as Administrator. So click yes. Now go to File, New Website. So select language C#. Our framework is .NET Framework 4.5. Select empty website, and from the location select HTTP for IaaS, and let us give a name to the website, that is Absolute Position. So this is the name of the website, Absolute Position. Our location is HTTP, so our website will be deployed in IaaS directly. So we have taken ASP.NET empty website template. Click OK. So our website is created. Let us add a web page to the project. Right click on the project in Solution Explorer, select Add New Item. So this is a submenu. From the submenu select Add New Item. From the Add New Item dialog box select Web Form. Let us take the default name default.axpx. Click Add. So this is our web page. So it is taking some time because this is the first time we are loading Visual Studio. So this is our HTML. Right now we are in source mode. Go to design mode. So in design mode, so this is how the web page looks. We are able to see body tag. Now go to view to add controls. Open toolbox. So from the toolbox you can add controls. Click this auto hide button to pin the toolbox. Let us close Solution Explorer. Now let us try to add a button. Double click the button, so button will be added. Now if I try to move the button, so we cannot move the button. It moves only next line, not to the right. So by default, when you add a control to the web page, you cannot move it freely. It is moving only to the next line. Let us go to source code. What is happening? So when I try to move the button, it is adding some paragraph statements, and it is moving the button to the next paragraph. So instead of using paragraphs, let us remove the paragraphs. Let us add a button. See here, button is somewhere inside the form tag, but div tag inside the form tag is empty. So we'll cut this button and paste it inside div tag. Let us go to design mode. Now select the button. Now to move the button freely, what you have to do is you have to go to format, set position to absolute. So before selecting this absolute positioning, let us look at the button and the syntax. So the syntax of the button is ASP colon button ID, some button ID, run it equal to server, and text is equal to button. Now after setting it has added button click handler. Just okay, there automatically when I selected the button. Let us remove this. Let us go to design mode. Now select the button, go to format, position absolute. Now go to source mode. See here, now it has added style attribute. Style z index 1, left position is 10 pixels, top position is 15 pixels, and position is absolute. So after the position is specified, now you can move the button. You have to hold this ribbon above the button. So now you can move the button. See here, in this way you can move the button anywhere on the web page. So by setting absolute positioning, you can move the controls. Now let us try to add one more control, some list box. So again, if you try to move this list box, it moves only to the next line, not horizontally. So hold this ribbon properly. There is a problem with the mouse. So if I am trying to move, it is not moving properly. Go to the source mode. So it has moved the list box out of the div tag. Let us cut it and move it inside the div tag. You can put anywhere, no problem, but I will assemble all the controls inside the div tag. So now select the list box, go to format. You have to select position absolute, but before selecting absolute positioning, go to source, see the syntax of the list box, ASP colon list box ID, and run it. Now go to design mode, select list box, go to format, set position to absolute. Now again go to source mode. Now the style attribute is applied to the list box with position equal to absolute. Now move the list box by holding this ribbon, not the list box. So hold the ribbon above the list box. So it is causing some difficulty in moving the list box. See here, now by holding the ribbon on the list box, we are able to move the list box. So this is a problem when you add controls to the web page. Normally controls in the web page, when you add from the toolbox, you cannot move them. They either come out of the div tag or they will be added to the new paragraph, but you cannot move them to the right. So to move controls anywhere and place them anywhere on the web page, you have to apply position absolute. Now let us try to add a label and see. So for label, let us select label, go to format, select position absolute. Again, now hold the ribbon above the label. Now you can move the label. So in this way you can place controls anywhere on the web page. So we have selected format and we have selected absolute position in the design mode. Instead of that, we can add a control from the toolbox. Go to the source mode, and here I have added a checkbox. Now you can write type style is equal to position colon absolute directly. So you can manually type. This is not border style, this is just style. Okay, So for checkbox I have applied style attribute and I have mentioned position absolute. Go to design mode, go to the checkbox, select the checkbox, move the checkbox. So in this way you can manually apply position absolute in source mode, or in design mode you can go to format, set position to absolute. In this way you can move controls from one location to another location in a web page. So once we get to move the controls, we can move the controls anywhere on the web page. So this is the primary difficulty that we face whenever we try to create a web page and add controls. This is the basic problem that we faced when we started learning ASP.NET. This is all for today. Thank you.